Maybe when I find my first customer, should I work for him for free for a week, for example?
Well, I know
What do you think?
I know in my videos I said, if you have to do that, do it. But lately I've been thinking, that maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Because if someone wants your services, if someone needs you and appreciates, what you're doing for them, they will pay you. They will pay you. It doesn't matter if you charge them like 200 a week or 300 a week or 100 a week, you know as long as you're doing your job and giving them the loads that they like, they will pay you. They're not going to question you, if it's like 100 or 150 or $250 in a week, okay? And same with having a free service. I'm just afraid that some people might abuse it. uh, Maybe in the beginning, if you see that they're hesitating, maybe tell them, hey, I'll do one load for you for free. I'll do one load. Like, give me a chance. I'll find you a load. Here's a load for you. If you like it, you don't have to pay to me. But from now on, after that, I charge this much. Okay. Because there's nothing to lose. You can find them a load in, like, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes, an hour, I don't know. But then at least you're gonna show them that you're serious. I think it's too much if you work for free the whole week. I think it's too much.
But maybe for one truck, it's normal. Will be normal. One truck, and for example, I'm very want to get some experience, and this experience. um,
Well, if that's gonna help you with your experience, and maybe you feel better because you're thinking that you're not giving them that much value because you're inexperienced, you're still learning, and it's a win-win situation for everyone. Like, they get their load for free, you get some experience, then that's different. Okay, if you want to do it that way, but just don't, maybe do it with one truck, but then don't do it, like, don't make that a common practice, that you do that for everyone.
okay, okay, I see, Anis, thank you. Uh, and following question, maybe what kind of equipment better work with, or more profitable, or more suitable for you and for another dispatch, for
I
example?
advise everyone, especially beginners, to start with dry vans because dry vans are most common trailers in United States, and they're the easiest to work with. As soon as you step into reefers, flatbeds, step decks, hot shots, whatnot, it gets more complicated. Flatbeds and reefers, pay more, but they require more knowledge, more experience for that kind of equipment. So I would suggest you start with dry van, and then maybe
Mm-hmm.
down the road when you get to learn some things, when you feel comfortable, then when an opportunity comes for a flatbed or reefer, just take one of them and ask them a little bit, like, hey, what kind of equipment, like, let's say they have a flatbed, and I would just ask them, hey, what kind of loads do you haul? Is it machinery? Is it pipes? Is it whatever? Do you have straps? Do you have chains? Do you have tarps? How much money can you usually get? Where do you like to go? And then get the most out of them without them realizing that you don't have much experience. And then they will tell you a lot, like, about the loads they're getting, how much they're getting paid. And then once you have all that information, then you can start looking for similar loads and then start offering to them. And then if you see that it's working, then you can get more. But definitely flatbeds and reefers, they will pay more.
Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you, thank you. What equipment do you have? You have four trucks. Yes.
Right now, I have
I,
5 trucks under my trucking authority, my own trucking authority, and that's only dry vans. On the dispatching side, we have right now we have two more dispatch. We have 2 dispatchers, and we are doing dry van. But we are looking to, start with hot shots, flatbeds, maybe sprinter vans. So we are looking to widen our area of service. Okay, but yeah, 99% right now is still dry van.
oh,
Yeah.
I see. And for example, what problems can be during these jobs? No, maybe with drivers, brokers, or commodity, even commodity.
Well, for you as a dispatcher, the biggest problem right now, because the times are bad, is finding good paying loads that the driver actually wants to do. After that's the biggest problem right now, and of course finding new customers for you, like new owner operators that you're gonna dispatch. That's also a problem. But after you book a load, I would say that loading times. Sometimes when drivers get to pick up or delivery, there are a lot of trucks, so they have to wait long time to pick up and unload a load. Maybe
Big queue, yes.
in in
Big or long queue, yes.
yeah, incorrect load information that the broker provides you with, and then drivers get mad because they don't have the right information or they have to wait for a long time. Uh, these are the biggest problems that you're gonna run into, like finding loads, and because you have to talk to driver. Driver will tell you, hey, I've been here for 2 hours. And you have to call the broker. Broker is not answering, or broker is not doing anything, or broker is trying to help you, but then that shipper is just being lazy. So, and then you have to find a way to calm down the driver, because you feel bad for them, but you can't help them. So you have to find a way to calm down the driver, and make the driver happy. See that show the driver that you're working in their interest, that you're contacting the broker, that you're trying to fight for the attention for them. So
Oh, yes, yes. Ask for detention from broker, yes.
yeah, yeah, because brokers will say the first thing when you call the broker and tell them, hey, it's been 2 hours, can you make them load my driver? And then the first thing broker is going to say is like, oh, yeah, well, just write down your in and out times and we will pay you the attention. Okay, so it's not about attention, but it's about them loading the driver right away, not waiting. But then even after that, they promise you detention, and you ask them, like, after the driver is loaded and driver is qualified for, I don't know, 2 hours of detention, then you ask the broker, and then they're like, oh, we have to send it to the customer has to approve it, and it takes them 3 days. That's another process for itself, and then it's hard for you to get them to
And
pay the
detention
detention.
must be added to rate confirmation, as I understand. Yes.
Yeah, they you can't, the owner operator cannot bill the broker for detention unless they send a new rate confirmation with updated detention times and added to the original rate. Only then you can ask for detention. So that's one of the biggest problems that you can run into. There are a lot of other potential problems that we don't have time for that, but these would be the main things.
Oh, it's good information. And for example, how many can I earn money from one truck in a month?
So right now depends on how much you're gonna charge them. Okay. um, so let's just say that one truck right now makes like $5,000-6,000 a week, because right now it's tough.
Difficult time,
Yeah.
hard time.
So let's just say let's let's go with the worst case scenario. Let's just say that they make $5,000 a week. So if you charge them 6%, then you're gonna make 300. If you charge them 5%, you're gonna make 250.
Uh-huh.
I know there are a lot of companies, especially from Eastern Europe, that charge less than 5%. And I always advise everyone not to do that. Maybe it will help you get a new customer, but you're you're lowering the industry standards for everyone. And like I said before, if you are offering a good service and if you're a good dispatcher, no one cares if you charge 2% or 6%. As long as you're giving them loads and you're doing your work, they will pay you, either if you charge them 2 or 6%. But if you go very low, you're just going to hurt everyone, including yourself, in the long term, okay? Because you potentially are losing a lot of money that way. You could have been making a lot more money, and you're not.
Okay, I understood. Anis, thank you a lot. Nice to meet you again. Really, really nice to meet you. And I wish you a good customer and good profit.
Yeah,
For you.
thank you, and thank you. I wish you the same. I hope that you will have a lot of owner operators, make a lot of money, and maybe even hire some other dispatchers. And I hope that your country and all other countries as well around the world, wherever there is trouble, that it will pass soon.
Thank you, Anis. Thank you a lot.
Okay.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. Goodbye, Anis.
You too. And if you have any more questions, just text me or email me. Okay.
Okay, of course.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.